to this function. So hearty welcome to you, sir, here. Professor K. Anil Kumar, sir, Director, Administration, Faculty and Student Affairs, Kerala Law Academy, Law College. He is a constant source of support, inspiration, and motivation. He is very enthusiastic and very active and efficient in conducting all programs in this institution. I sincerely and cordially welcome Professor K. Anil Kumar, sir, to this function. I also would like to welcome Professor Dr. Rajitha Nair L., Senior Faculty Member of this college, who will be delivering the felicitation address on this occasion. Ma'am is a part and parcel of all the events organized by Kerala Law Academy. Hearty welcome, teacher, to this function. Srimati Priya M.K., she is an assistant professor Kerala Law Academy, Law College, and one of the faculty convener of today's event, who will be proposing the vote of thanks for today's function. She is an inevitable part of the Kerala Law Academy, Law College. Hearty welcome, you teacher here. Professor Anil Kumar Ji, Vice Principal of this college. He is a senior faculty member having more than 26 years of excellent experience in teaching profession. We extend a warm welcome, my friend, sir, here. I also welcome Dr. Dakshina Saraswati, Assistant Professor and General Secretary, Kerala Law Academy, Mudkor Society, who is a vibrant and active coordinator of all curricular and as well as core curricular activities in this college. I also take this opportunity to welcome Advocate Ranjit R. Nair, who is the Assistant Professor KLA and a member of Organizing Committee. I am privileged to welcome the faculty conveners, Srimati Shalini A.P. Assistant Professor, Srimati Radhika R.P. Assistant Professor, Srimati Akhila C.M. Assistant Professor, and Dr. Malavika J. Assistant Professor of this college. I also welcome the student conveners, Arya M.A., Roshini S., Nanda Kishore S., Lakshmi Ramesh, Megha M.L., Anchali Gurunath Naik, Nabida Babu Benedict, Krishna Priya M., Alka Aravind, Aryananta R. Nair, R. Bhanu Kailash, Anuj Krishna, and Vijay VR. And I also welcome the student moderators, Millie Rose, Philip Jacob, who are anchoring in a gentle manner in this function. Last but not least, I would like to welcome all the faculties, participants, students, administrative and technical staffs, and all other well-wishers of this college to this function. Thank you once again.
And thank you so much, sir, for your warm welcome. I take this opportunity to welcome you too into this event, sir. Now, we have the presence of Senior Professor Dr. Usha Tandon, ma'am, Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajendra Prasad, National Law University, Prayagraj. Ma'am is a senior academician and a well-known name in the field of legal studies and research. Not only is she well accomplished, winning several awards and honors, such as World Population Day Award 2001, IIDH Fellowship France 2007, Max Planck Fellowship Germany 2011, Phenomenal She in 2019, and Silrap Conversation on World Order in 2019. He has also published various books and peer-reviewed journals, along with being an expert in the fields of population law, civil liberties, administrative law, and company law. I am honored to invite you to give the inaugural speech, ma'am. Ma'am, please.
Yes, I hope I'm audible. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're audible.
Yes, a very good evening to all of you. Respected Advocate Nagaraj Narayan, Advocate K.P.K. Pillai, Professor Harindra, Dr. Priya M.K., other respected invitees, faculty members, and dear participants. Well, it's indeed my absolute honor to be invited by the Law College of Kerala Law Academy on this particular occasion. And this event is very special to me for the reason that this is my first public address as the Vice Chancellor of this Dr. Rajendra Prasad National Law University, Prayagraj. So this is going to be forever in my memories as the first public lecture in this capacity. Well, I'm delighted to learn that this Law College of Kerala Law Academy is coming up with the fourth edition of this competition on the ADR. And I'm told that 10 law schools have been shortlisted for this particular competition. And it's really going to be ADR in the sense that various rounds of the competition include various forms of ADR. I'm told that one is on conciliation, another is on mediation, and still another is on arbitration. So that's really good. Why? Because instead of choosing any one of the forms, if you are giving exposure to all these three, so it's going to be quite comprehensive in that particular sense. But why it is in online mode? Because now everything has been resumed. Our classes and other kind of things have been resumed, and I have been associated with this law college whenever Dakshina invites me. It's difficult to say no to me, not only for the reason that she invites in a very warm manner, but also whenever I come here, I really find quality in the programs, in the students, and the sincerity in the management which is required to run any law school. And therefore I always want to come and be associated with any kind of a function, whatever you want me. And I'm really looking forward for that day when you will invite me offline in your campus, and I can really interact with the faculty and the students there. uh, just bear with me. I'm running down with the viral fever, and anyhow managed that I should honor my commitment, which I had given a few weeks before. You see, this ADR is also one of my upcoming areas of interest, and soon in the market you will find one of my books is going to be released on mediation itself by the publisher of Bloomsbury. And these days, it's really much talked about, both in terms of the research, in terms of the curriculum in the law schools, as well as the practical application of it. But when we were the students way back, I'm talking about in late 1980s, etc., these concepts were absolutely unknown, dry subjects. Even though we did have that section 89 in the CPC, we did have 1940 Arbitration and Conciliation Act. We heard the terms arbitration only because these two were the sections in that particular time which were talking about the arbitration only. But the way it was dealt with in the classrooms was very, very dry. It was just the formality that the teacher was teaching it and we were preparing. Perhaps we were dropping it as one of the topics when preparing for our examination purposes. But I typically remember when I passed out my LLM in the year 1987, then there was a buzz that one act has been passed, that Legal Services Authorities Act. And Lok Adalas became very popular those days. And way back, they are in my Delhi University, in my college also, Campus Law Center, certain Lok Adalas were organized and we were involved in that. So the era of Lok Adalat came in and it became very popular. I will say the scenario has changed with the passing of 1987 Act. Not only that the act which was there in the law books, in the statute, but the way it was implemented. So many a times in India, we talk about that India is a very good country if we talk about the enactment of the legislations. But when it comes to the enforcement of the laws, then it's a very bad state of affairs. But then we do have some exceptions. And as far as this 1987 Act is concerned, it falls in that exception, that it is that particular act which has been quite well satisfactorily implemented. So with this moot court, it has come up, and then of course, as we know, then 89 section 89 of CPC was also amended. Arbitration was broadened with ADR, and then the whole 1940 Act of Arbitration and Conciliation was changed. A new act came of 1996, which has curtailed the powers of the court to interfere with the arbitral proceedings as well as with the award, so on and so forth. And then we also have this in the our criminal law, the concept of plea bargaining, which was introduced. So the thing is that slowly and gradually, more and more statutory recognition had been given by our Indian legislature to the different concepts of ADR. And now, to recently in September, we are having full-fledged act on mediation act of 2023, and now we are also having one that report which is much talked about on ODR, which has been produced by the Niti Aayog, that is online dispute resolution, and they the name is also very interesting, wherein they have said that designing the future of these dispute resolutions. Now you see, ADR is much talked about in the context of reducing the burden of the courts. It is much talked about in the context of the problem of the pendency before the courts. But I believe that that may be one of the reasons because of which this has been promoted ADR. ADR is also having certain inherent attributes which should not be overlooked. We all know that this is less stressful. Naturally, it saves our time also, it saves money also, and somewhere or the other, it aims, and wherever the settlement happens to be, it happens to be peaceful settlement and restoration of the relationship also. So these are which are the inherent attributes, the qualities of the ADR. I believe should not be undermined. It should not be important, should not be highlighted just to say, oh, it is there. Why? Because we want to reduce the pendency of the courts. I'm also not happy with the word alternative, because alternative somewhere or the other gives it the secondary position. It says, oh, main is the courts, and this is alternative to the courts. That's fine. One is adversarial system, we can say the court system. Another can be out of the court. If we are saying out of the court and the court system, that's fine. There's no problem. But the moment we say alternative, somewhere or the other, I believe we are putting it into the secondary position. Maybe that the future research will come, which will give certain more appropriate term to these settlement of the disputes, which are bringing very, the peace also in the society along with the settlement of the disputes. Even though when we are talking about, in the courts, case being decided, adjudication in the courts and out of the courts, there are fundamental conceptual differences. And these, we say court is for justice. There we talk about justice, but here we do not talk about justice. Here we talk about settlement of disputes. So how the term justice and settlement of the disputes are correlated, where they overlap and where there are different. I think this is another good area of the research. And I'm really, amazed to see the wonderful number of 374 participants who are included herein. That's really amazing, this number. And another thing is that, as all we know, that our formal codes talks about the rights, and it is only when there's a violation of the right one lands up in the court and then asserts a right, and the court enforces that right and makes the other person violator of the right responsible. But you take any form of the ADR, maybe a little bit barring arbitration, we do not talk about at all rights. We talk about interests. So this is another area of research, I will say, those who are having hardcore academician mind, that when there are disputes, should we talk about justice or should we talk about settlement of disputes? When there are disputes, should we talk about rights or should we talk about interests? So all these kind of the things are going to bring paradigm shift in our understanding of whatever you say, justice or the settlement of the disputes. So one of the things which I like in ADR, particularly in mediation, because I have been teaching this subject also in my campus law center to final year law students. I was attracted to teach this particular subject when I came to know that this is a CLE paper and we do involve students with various activities, and this is really different from others. So I had been teaching this paper therein also, and one of the things which I liked in these ADRs, particularly mediation, is the ability to bring creative solutions. Maybe that when the dispute is coming on the table, they must be having certain kind of things in their mind which the parties may be wanting certain kind of a solution. But in the course of the discussions and deliberation, etc., something new technique may come in, and these kind of the things give scope to any kind of innovative solution or the remedy which parties can think. Why? Because even though it is a mediation, third person mediator is there, but it's never in theory we say. In practice what happens, maybe the advocates can tell us more, that in theory we say mediator do not impose his decisions on the parties. Mediator helps the parties to come together, to negotiate, to discuss, and come out with their own solutions. And even though there are certain other kinds of the things, because advocates who go there in the court and talk in adversarial system, all of a sudden they go in the mediation, and then they have to assume the different role. So we do talk about those things also. Is it okay? Can a person really change all of a sudden his role or those kind of a thing? Can he really all of a sudden change that, oh, there I have to talk about the rights and here I have to talk about the interest? Those are different kinds of the things. But yes, what I was saying is that innovation and innovative solutions. There is one story which I would like to share with you. Maybe that many of you must have heard that particular story. And it's like that in one particular vicinity of desert, there was a village in which an old man was living with his three sons. And in the desert, as we know, that the main source of livelihood happened to be the camels. And naturally, this family, this old man was having camels. He was having camels total in number 17. Since he was old, he passed away. And when he passed away, before that, he left behind a will. And after performing the last rites, when the sons have read the will, they found that the father has divided the other properties in the equal share. But when it comes to the camels were not divided equally. Perhaps the reason is that 17 is such number, odd and prime number, which could not have been divided equally between them. So with respect to the camels, the old man said that my eldest son will get 1/2 of 17, the total camels, and my middle one will get 1/3, and the other one, the third one, will get 1/9 of the total number of camels, that is 17. So when they read the will, they were really stunned that how to give effect to this particular will. Why? Because 17 number, how can it be divided by 2, 3, and the 9? So rather, this has led to dispute between them. How to divide this particular property. They discussed and talked for many days, but they were not able to find any kind of a solution to this. Then they heard about in their village one old woman, old wise woman, let us say like that. And they invited her to their house to find solution, that these are our 17 camels. How can we divide them as per the dictates of the will? So that old wise woman, when heard that what she has to what for she has been invited there, she was told beforehand. So when she has gone to their house, she has brought one camel of her own to their house. So, and she has added that camel with those 17 camels. And then she said, give me the will. How much has to be given to the eldest one? They say eldest one has to be given one half. So he has divided one half of 89. So has given to the eldest one. Then she read that other portion of the will, how much to the middle one? They say 1/3, 6 camels of 18, give to these. And as far as third is concerned, third was 9, 1/9. So 1/9 of 18 is 2. So 2 camels were given to the third one. So if we add on 9, eldest one, plus 6, middle one, plus 2 to the youngest one, the total number comes to 17. So after giving them these 9, 6, 2, she took away our own camel and went back to her house. So this is what we say, the beauty of these kind of settlement of the disputes, innovation. She was intelligent enough, and with this intelligence and wisdom, she has solved this particular problem or the dispute between the brothers who were related by blood, restoring their relationship. So this is there are so many other kinds of things which we can talk about this, but this is not a time to give you that lecture, long lecture. I know the participants are really must be getting nervous and doing for this preparation. This has been done and other has to be done. So I really wish all the participants good luck, and may the best team win the show. Thank you very much for your patient hearing.
I sincerely appreciate your time and the valuable wisdom you have shared, which has truly enlightened us. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Now, as a tradition of Kerala Moot Court Society, we usually extend a warm welcome to our competitors. Given the virtual format of the competition, we have a video address prepared to welcome the participants to the 4th National ADR Competition 2023. So, without further ado, let us begin.
Praise Krivargis Reggie, Tirtha Divya Jyoti and Sneha Ishu from Mount Sion Law College.
Shankara Narayanan, Gautam Raj AB and Jashuran Kustifer from Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai.
Aisha Sharif, Rodhika Srivastava and M. Yashoda from National Law University, Tamil Nadu. Irene Elsa Cherian, Shafina Bevi and Kartika Satyan from Kerala Law Academy Law College.
Rishivardhan Keti, Gogul Priya N and Wahida Praveen from Shastra deemed to be University.
Harshit Benzel, Anjali Meena and Atharva Tiwari from Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law.
Mayank Mridul, Shreya Kumari and Abhinav Kumar from Chota Nagpur Law College.
Anaka Biju, Siana Sen Roy and Haripriya from Margregorus College of Law.
Vaishnavi Santosh Dukhare, Subhi Pauranik and Aarti Pratik from Army Law College.
Krishna Subramanya Bhatt, Vaibhav Burat and Shreyas S from Faculty of Law, PES University.
Amrita A, Nandana Meno and Janaki JV from Kerala Law Academy Law College.
That was genuinely a heartfelt welcome. I want to express my gratitude to all for creating such a touching welcome. Thank you all very much. Now, we have the privilege of having a renowned personality, Dr. K.P. Kailasanatha Pillai Sir, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. We are proud to have him as our alumni and visiting professor of our college. I take the privilege to invite Dr. K.P. Kailasnatha Pillai, sir, for the presidential address. Sir, please.
Thank you, and good evening to all. Professor Harindran, sir, Principal, Dr. Tandon, Vice Chancellor of Dr. Rajendra Prasad National Law School, Advocate Nagaraj Narayan, Director of Kerala Law Academy, Professor Anil Kumar, my friend, Director of Student Affairs and Administration, Professor Anil Kumar, Vice Principal, Dr. Dakshina, Dr. Ajita Nair, Advocate Priya MK, and all the vibrant, dynamic faces appeared on the screen in this context on behalf of Kerala Law Academy, 4th National ADR competition. I congratulate the team and the institution for taking this concept of moot court to various dimensions of reality. As not only a part of academic content, but also as something involves practical instructions to the participants and the students of the institution. I pay my limitless respect to the memory of Dr. N. Narayanan Nair, who was a mentor to generations of law students who came to the playground of legal education called Kerala Law Academy. My association with Law Academy runs back to 1983. This 40 years, I have had an unbroken, healthy relation with the programs, with the activities of this great institution, which has played an anchorman's role in developing my academic and professional abilities to a great extent. When in the 80s, this moot court competition and even mediation, arbitration, these things were not common on academic parlance and institutions. I think Kerala Law Academy was one of the forerunners in organizing national moot court competition. If I am correct, we have crossed 37 or 38 national moot court competitions. That is a record of its own. So, as a part of legal education, these moot court competitions allow the scholars, faculty, institutions to come together and add ambience to the legal education, add value to the legal education. Because in our country, unfortunately, there is very little interaction among the prestigious institutions which are called national law schools. National law schools do wonderful academic service, but one reservation which I keep is that they are islands of excellence, should not be mere islands of excellence, should build bridges by making such exercises or events. Otherwise, what will happen? There will be development of black holes in legal education. Anyway, Kerala Law Academy has exceptionally excellent track record in this context regarding moot court competition, regarding legal research, regarding legal education. You know, in the 80s itself, there was a legal aid clinic started functioning in the Kerala Law Academy. Legal aid clinic which addresses actual real life crisis happening in the lives of the citizens. So the visionaries, the teachers who associated with Dr. N. Narayanan Nair, the eminent visionaries like Dr. N. K. Jayakumar, Professor Lakshman Iyer, Professor Somashekharan Nair, Professor Dharmarajan, Vice Principal Professor A. Govinathan Pillai, a number of teachers. It was a what we call a brilliant period in the course of legal education, with the benevolent presence of the gigantic figures in jurisprudence like Justice V.R. Krishnaiyer, Senior Advocate K. Chandrasekharan, and the like. So this is the background. This is the platform. This is the ground which a law academy has prepared, presented, and made students to participate. So this ADR, I'm not protracting my speech much. Since it is on ADR, let me speak a few words on ADR, alternate dispute resolution. What does it aim? It aims at removing strife from human relations. In a mainstream litigation, winner takes all, the loser loses all. And in a mainstream criminal or civil litigation, the procedural imbroglio is much. It is a maze. It is a Padma view. So, as a simple, straightforward method of administering justice, or as the learned Vice Chancellor said, resolving disputes. Resolution must have the meeting of the minds of all participants. So this is ADR. In ADR, we talk about conciliation, negotiation, arbitration, and mediation. But arbitration and mediation have taken the plum place in alternate dispute resolution. And you know, this have been institutionalized also. Now, arbitration has become like, if I am wrong, you please apologize, please excuse me. Arbitration also has become like the traditional litigation now, with all these Section 37 proceedings, Section 34 proceedings, filing an application under Section 9, and then it is being converted to Section 17 proceedings. Large amounts of documents being filed before the arbitrators. Then it is a very, very clumsy and unwieldy affair it has become. But thanks to the government's steps to amend the legislation, to simplify it, and to make the decisions through the award pronounced by the arbitrators final, except for certain patent error apparent on the face of the award or procedural irregularities. Then comes mediation. I think between arbitration and mediation, mediation is the most successful in percentage and in rate and in extent and in reach for resolving disputes. There is an apex body institution spearheaded by or led by the Honorable Supreme Court of India, that is MCPC, Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee. And MCPC monitors the training program, monitors the proselytization of mediation, the principle of mediation among the litigants, among the people, among the law students. And mediators, trained mediators, MCPC has provided 40 hours mediation. We have undergone, even myself and Advocate Nagarajan, along with the 23 others, we had undergone this mediation training. So you should expand. But there are some unnecessary restrictions on the way for mediators to come up. I'm not speaking much about it. But my point is that this concept of mediation, concept of alternate dispute resolution, it can be with the new act, the Mediation Act, as all of you know. It has taken away several shackles from the procedure of mediation. We are launching with the association of a government body called the KILA in Kerala Institute of Local Administration, and with another organization for giving mediation training for all elected local self-government institution members. See, before a panchayat member, a district panchayat member or block panchayat member or a village panchayat member, gram panchayat member, or a municipal commissioner or a corporator, several disputes come involving the people of their constituency, which can be solved either in Grama Sabha or which can be solved by the positive, proactive interference of the elected member. So this message is spread. And this mechanism of alternate dispute resolution must reach all, must reach the length and breadth of the country. And for this purpose, the contribution of institution called Kerala Law Academy has been substantial, immaculate, and immense. And I hope that the participants will enjoy every bit the hospitality. As had it not been a virtual event, you could have enjoyed the placid climate and hospitality of Law Academy in the physical context itself, in the precincts of the holiest of the holy city, Thiruvananthapuram. Anyway, in this virtual platform, you are all assembled. I have seen the names of various law schools and law colleges, and very brilliant students have come forward to touch their to compete with each other in this moot court competition. Let the Law Academy organize many such events to add a great value to the content of legal education in India. The message of Law Academy has gone beyond the limits of India to the global presence itself, because the scholars who studied in Law Academy has achieved wonders by starting practice in the United States, Canada, and the Gulf countries. So this impetus given by Law Academy to its scholars, it is a big advantage. It is a big attainment for you. Now I conclude my words. I once again thank the organizers. I congratulate the organizers. I thank the organizers of this event. Let Law Academy's flag fly high in the realm of legal education. Thank you. Jai Hind.
And a genuine thank you to you, sir, for your wise words. We truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to grace us with your presence. Next, I'd like to invite Professor Dr. Anjita Nayar ma'am, Senior Faculty, Kerala Law Academy, for the felicitation address. He has more than 2 decades of experience in our field. Her dedication and motivation towards our students inspires us all to do well. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Philip. Most respected and distinguished guests of today's program, Senior Professor Dr. Usha Tandon ma'am, Vice Chancellor Dr. Rajendra Prasad, National Law University, Prayagraj. Dr. K.P. Kailasnath Pillai, sir, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. Advocate Nagaraj Narayan, sir, Director, Kerala Law Academy Law College. Professor K. Anil Kumar, sir, Director, Administration, Student and Faculty Affairs, Kerala Law Academy Law College. Professor K. Harindra, sir, Principal, Kerala Law Academy Law College. Professor G. Anil Kumar, sir, Vice Principal, Kerala Law Academy Law College. Priya M.K., Assistant Professor, Kerala Law Academy Law College, and one of the conveners of this program. Dr. Dakshina Saraswati, General Secretary, Moot Court Society. Teachers, students, participants, and all other distinguished guests. A delightful good evening to all. In this nice evening, we are gathering together here to witness the inaugural session of 4th ADR National Competition organized and conducted by Kerala Law Academy Law College, along with Moot Court Society Kerala Law Academy Law College, ADR Board Kerala Law Academy Law College, and also IQAC Kerala Law Academy Law College. In this program, the role of me is to deliver felicitation address. Before entering into my duty, I would like to use this opportunity to memorize our beloved and most respectful Dr. Narayan Nair sir, the founder and the former director of this institution, who still remains a source of inspiration and guidance to all the staffs and teachers of this institution. Kerala Law Academy Law College was established in the year 1966. It is one of the pioneer institutions in the field of legal education. It was established by Dr. N. Narayan Nair sir. He is a man of great enthusiasm and noble vision who wished to make this institution a number one among other institutions which imparting legal education. Kerala Law Academy Moot Court Society was established in the year 1989. It is under the supervision of this society. Every year, we are conducting National Moot Court Competition and National Client Consultation Competition. Under the supervision of this society, various types of sister concerns are constituted in our institution to conduct various other programs. In every year, Kerala Law Academy has been conducting a number of programs on various aspects in order to improve the quality of legal education, improve the quality of students, teachers, as well as the institution. In this way, Kerala Law Academy triumphing towards to achieve the goal cherished by Dr. N. Narayan Nair sir. These are with the efforts and pains taken by Advocate Nagaraj Narayan Nair sir and also Professor K. Anil Kumar sir. These two great personalities are so gifted personalities of our institution who are contributing much to the development of this institution. ADR mechanism is a system which helps to settle the dispute of the litigants in an easy manner. ADR mechanism is governed by Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996, as amended from time to time. The most important feature of this mechanism is the involvement of a third party who facilitates the settlement of the dispute of litigants in an amicable manner. In order to give effect to the ADR mechanism, recently, Parliament enacted the Mediation Act 2023. The most important feature of this act is the constitution of Mediation Council of India to ensure confidentiality of the proceedings. Kerala Law Academy has constituted ADR board with the purpose to conduct a ADR competition on national level. This is our 4th ADR national competition. So I wish all success to the program, and also I wish all the best to all the participants from different parts of our country and also the organizers of this program. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Lastly, we have Assistant Professor Srimati Priya M.K. ma'am for the vote of thanks. Ma'am is the faculty convener of this National ADR competition who has been working tirelessly day and night for the ultimate success of this event. She brings a young and vibrant energy to the event unlike no other. Ma'am, I invite you to take the stand.
Thank you, Mini. Good evening to one and all. Respected Senior Professor, Dr. Usha Tandon Ma'am, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, National Law University, Prayagraj, Dr. K.P. Kailasnatha Pillai Sir, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, other distinguished invitees, my dear colleagues and students. The Kerala Law Academy Law College is organizing the 4th National ADR Competition 2023 in association with the KLA Moot Court Society, KLA ADR Forum and IQAC KLA from the 12th October to the 14th of October 2023. The ADR Board of Kerala Law Academy helps the students to resolve a dispute through the various forms of alternate dispute resolution systems and makes them aware of the importance of such ADR systems in the present legal scenario. I am really privileged to deliver the vote of thanks to such an honorable audience of today's inaugural session. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the late Dr. N. Narayan Nair Sir, founder, Kerala Law Academy, who always remains as an inspiration for successful completion of the events. Next, I would like to express my profound gratitude to Senior Professor Dr. Usha Tandon Ma'am, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, National Law University, Prayagraj, who has a glorious teaching career span of over 3 decades. Thank you, ma'am, for your thought-provoking speech. Ma'am, we are highly honored and really grateful to you for having with us today. On behalf of Kerala Law Academy Law College and on my own personal behalf, I extend my deep sense of gratitude to you, ma'am. Next, I would like to express my immense gratitude towards Dr. K.P. Kailasnatha Pillai Sir, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. We sincerely appreciate the readiness shown by Sir in accepting our invitation. Thank you, Sir, for your stimulating and mind-blowing words. We are highly indebted to you, Sir, for sparing your valuable time with us. On behalf of Kerala Law Academy Law College and on my own behalf, I extend my deepest sense of gratitude to you, Sir. Now, I would like to extend my gratitude to Professor Harindran K., our principal, who rendered the welcome address. Sir has always been a supporter of all the activities of our college. On behalf of Kerala Law Academy and my own behalf, I propose a sincere thanks to you, Sir. Next, I take this opportunity to thank Professor Dr. Ajita Nair L. Ma'am, Senior Faculty, Kerala Law Academy, who delivered the felicitation address on this occasion. Ma'am is one of the senior faculties of our institution and always extends her support and cooperation in all the activities of our institution. Heartfelt thanks to you, ma'am. An overwhelming gratitude to Advocate Nagarath Narayan Sir, Director, Kerala Law Academy Law College, Member Bar Council of Kerala. Sir is a good communicator, trainer, and professional administrator who always extends his support to all the activities of this college. We are indebted to you, Sir. On behalf of Kerala Law Academy Law College and on my own behalf, I extend my deepest sense of gratitude. I take this opportunity to thank Professor Anil Kumar Kesa, Director, Administration, Students and Faculty Affairs, Kerala Law Academy Law College. Sir is a brilliant academician, a chief mentor, a true visionary, and a great leader, without whom we are incomplete. The support given by Sir is unimaginable, not only helping us with our ideas, but also with the execution of those ideas and giving us moral support. Throughout the preparation of this event, we were motivated by his slogan, Excellence in Execution. On behalf of Kerala Law Academy Law College and on my own behalf, I extend my deepest sense of gratitude to you, Sir. I also take this opportunity to express my immense gratitude to Professor G. Anil Kumar Sir, Vice Principal, Kerala Law Academy, for his immense support and cooperation throughout the event. I also take this opportunity to thank Dr. Dakshina Saraswati Ma'am, Assistant Professor and General Secretary, Kerala Law Academy Moot Court Society, who is an inevitable part for the successful conduct of today's event. There's no perfect word to express my gratitude for her commitment and willingness to complete outside the comfort zone. We are immensely grateful for your hard work and perseverance, ma'am. On behalf of Kerala Law Academy Law College and on my own behalf, I extend my deepest sense of gratitude. I also take this opportunity to thank Advocate Ranjit R. Nair, sir, Assistant Professor, Kerala Law Academy, to this event. I'm also privileged to thank the faculty co-convener of today's event, Srimati Shalini AP, Assistant Professor, Kerala Law Academy, whose tireless efforts are the success of this event. Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to thank Dr. Malavika Ji, Assistant Professor, Kerala Law Academy. Ma'am is also a faculty co-convener of this event. I extend my gratitude for her valuable support and guidance extended throughout this event. Next, I would like to thank other faculty co-conveners, Srimati Radhika RP, Srimati Akhila CM, Assistant Professors of Kerala Law Academy Law College, for their efforts and support given for the smooth functioning of this event. I also express my immense gratitude to our ITT, office staff, technical and administrative staffs. Preparing for a big day takes a lot of time and effort, as it cannot be achieved overnight. It requires meticulous scrutiny of the entire event. I take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to our student conveners, Arya MA, Nandakishore, Roshni, Megha, Lakshmi Ramesh, Anjali Gurunath, Krishna Priya, Alka Aravind, Arya Nanda, Banu Kailash, Anush Krishna, Vijay V, Namida Babu, and other anchoring team for their tireless efforts for the success of this event. Last but not the least, I would like to extend my gratitude to all the students, participants, and other attendees for your kind cooperation, patience throughout the session. Thank you, everyone.
And thank you, ma'am, for expressing your heartfelt vote of thanks to this inaugural session. I take this opportunity to extend my gratitude towards you too, ma'am.
Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude towards Advocate Nagaraj Narayanan, sir, Director, Kerala Law Academy Law College, Special Government Pleader, Forest, High Court of Kerala, who is a constant motivation for us to bring out our best. Professor K. Anil Kumar, sir, Director, Administration, Students and Faculty Affairs, Kerala Law Academy Law College, a guiding light and constant motivator for any event conducted by our college. And Professor G. Anil Kumar, sir, Vice Principal, Kerala Law Academy Law College, for providing us a wonderful platform.
We would like to extend our gratitude towards the student conveners working tirelessly in the background even now. With this, we have reached the end of this inaugural session. We extend our best wishes to all the participants. May the best team win. Hope we will be able to derive the best out of this event, and it will be an outstanding experience for all. Now, participants may please note that a separate link will be provided for the lot picking, and kindly join that. And this is Philip Jacob K.R. and Millie Rose Josie signing off. Thank you.